you mentioned you're queer, right?
Yes.
Let's talk
We are
about
queer and we are here.
Yes. Oh wow, let's say that again.
We are queer and we are here.
Amazing. So yeah, we're gonna talk about what's been trending right now, the LGBTQ. Tell us what's happening in your side.
Unfortunately, nothing good.
But they did pass a bill of association. You're allowed,
Yes.
yeah?
Yes. So just that bill just basically certifies that some organization can be registered as an organization, as an NGO.
Yeah.
They'd been trying to register as an NGO for years and years, and they were denied because of the nature of the business and the organization. So now they just got approved. So yes, that's a win for us in the community.
Yeah.
But the reason I said nothing good is happening is because we're still constantly facing extreme violence and extreme abuse. Just in January, we curated an event by Paza Sauti to commemorate a transgender angel who was killed under very violent circumstances somewhere.
Is it Edwin?
Yes.
Edwin, okay.
Yeah, so we did a whole, RIP,
Yeah.
we love you forever. So trying to address these issues from a humanity aspect and less from a traditional aspect is a very challenging thing for us as the community. And there's people who are constantly fighting for it, and we really appreciate all the efforts that are going into this. Like Leha, thank you so much, Leha, for what you guys are doing. It's unfortunate that we have to fight for people to be recognized as human beings and not as sexual beings, because the sexuality is what has been used to define the community.
Oh wow.
Just the sexuality.
I have never thought about
They
it like
could
that.
be, I mean, this person could be Mother Teresa, but because they're lesbian, we're going to beat them up and we're going to engage in all this violence against them.
So many people tend to say these are white people problems, that the white people brought this on us. What's your take on that?
Oh, me. Yeah.
Okay.
I can start. What I would say is, when my good clashes with your good, it becomes a problem. Because we all can't see good under one circle. But the fact that your fellow human being does something very different from what you're used to doesn't stop them from being human.
Yeah.
They are just different. They're just doing things different. It's like I love pasta and she probably loves rice.
Yeah.
So does it mean she's less of a person because she does things differently? No. We should just respect each other and respect our decisions. And if my neighbor decides this is the way they want to live their life, well, good. As long as it makes them happy.
Yeah.
As long as they're at peace. And as long as it doesn't cause me harm, then they're okay to do what they want to do. Yeah, so that's my take. My good doesn't have to be your good.
Yeah.
And your good doesn't have to be my good. It's just a matter of respecting each other and respecting the decisions we make individually and as a group.
Okay.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that because they do what they do and because you have no understanding of that lifestyle, that you target them. That you stop being a human being and you become something quite different.
That's quite funny what you're saying, because the double standards that is in this country right now at the moment, actually in this room, I'm choosing violence today. By the way. Cameraman, I'm choosing violence. The double standard that is in this room or in this country at the moment right now is that for women kiss ni sawa, lakini mwanaume nisione mwanaume. Because why? If you have a problem with the men, have a problem with the ladies too. And if you don't have a problem with the ladies, don't have a problem with the men. Because this man won't approach you, he won't tell you nipe, na kikwambia, just let him down gently. You don't have to fight. There was someone I was reading today on Twitter, and this man was hell-bound serious on beating these people. He just tweeted and said, "We will fight this thing. At inyu shetani, tutaffight." I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say it's bad. I don't understand. People are different.
Yeah.
You being a sexual being, okay, because people are also pansexual. People are also there's so many terms. But the fact that we're not addressing all this. The fact that a man will want a threesome with 2 ladies and not with 2 guys is so wrong. It's so wrong. These are things that your partner. These are things we need to address.
You
Let's
cannot
stop.
you cannot choose what
You
works
cannot
for you.
choose what works for you. So if none of them work for you, pia
Then it
mchape
doesn't
wasichana.
work.
It's not fair. It's not fair. We need to stop the violence, and also the inciting of the violence through the social media. We have to stop that.
Yeah. So let me talk first on the first question
sorry.
on whether
It's a Western thing.
it's a Western
Yeah.
thing or an African thing. The reason this notion does not apply is because this notion is based off of the fact that only Western people fall in love,
Okay.
and that's not true.
Uh-huh.
Africans fall in love.
Yeah.
Asians fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
People in
Wherever.
Alaska
Yeah.
fall in love. Love is everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, to limit this interaction to a geographical scale,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, we do not have an exact definition of the term love,
Yeah.
but then we want to limit it to a geographical space so that only people in the West and people in the North and the South are allowed to be in love with the same gender.
Yeah.
Then that means you've found a relation to love and geography.
Yeah.
And I would love to see that research. Please send it to me if you've gotten a correlation
Yeah.
between geography and love. And on the stereotype of three ways, on the stereotype of that, I think the reason that applies differently to Africans is because we have to look at our history.
Mm-hmm.
Africans as a community, when you break down Africans down to the community level, we were raised as men being the leaders.
Yeah.
Men are the pillar, they're the monarch, they're the torch bearers. Yes, men are the torch bearers. So it was not natural for that to happen at that time. So I feel we should also stop being hard on people for having that mentality. It's very limiting, but also you have to break it down to the individual.
Yeah.
Let's not break it down to men prefer this, women prefer
Okay,
this.
okay.
Let's break it down to when a person comes at you and they tell you that, like, I prefer a three-way with chicks versus a three-way with dudes. Look at this person as an individual. Let's not break them down into a general,
Okay.
let's not lump them
Yeah, that's
into
okay.
like,
Yeah.
all men
Yeah.
think that way.
Yeah.
Because you cannot, like, now you look at a gay man, they prefer a three-way with guys,
Yeah.
but they are an African gay man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you are addressed with such stereotypes, break it down into the individual. Look at the individual themselves.
Okay.
And like I said before, what are they saying about themselves? Yeah, because if you feel so passionately about it that you want to leave your house to go beat up a person for their sexuality, I feel like it says more about you
Yourself.
than...
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
This is a very burning topic that's going on at the moment, and my heart goes to your community, and I hope everything is going to fall in place.
Thank you.
But at the end of the day, this is not a crime. People are allowed to express their sexuality in different ways. Let's not address it. Let's not receive it in a very violent way. Let's not incite violence. Let's just be human. Let's be grown-ups. Let's be reasonable. Act like educated people. This person hajakusumbua, usimsumbue.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
Yeah.
Right?
And also remember, these are other people's family,
Yes.
children. You know, they are loved by other people. When you decide to take their life, what does that make you?
But the fact that imefika point hadi tunakwambia uangalie ni kama ni mtu wa mtu ama ni mtu
Yeah.
wenyu. It's so sad.
What if it was your brother or your sister, you know?
I mean,
People
if you
don't
beat
look
me
at
up
you
because I'm queer, I'd ask you, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
But is queer
Like,
the
what's
same as
happening?
bi?
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes LGBTQ plus. So
Okay.
the B is for bi.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just
We're
don't-
keeping you PC, guys. We're keeping you PC.
Just don't hurt anyone in the name of they have a different ideology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing, amazing. And then let's just go on ahead to another topic that's also trending. On the 15th of February this year, I think, the Ministry of Health Affairs, Arts and Sports started a project. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
Yeah.
It's called the Talanta Hela. And okay, I'm not going to talk about the project because it's a very good project. The main agenda of the project is to monetize talents in the sports and the creative industry. That's quite good. At least the government is doing something for us. But now let's talk about everyone who's been appointed, or just the creative side of people who have been appointed. We have the likes of Catherine Kamau, we have Jimmy Gathu, we have Akode, we have Wahoo, and we have Asiad. So many people are really attacking Asiad at the moment, and it's not according to me. Sorry, everything we're talking right now. Let me just now do this disclaimer. Everything we're talking is opinionated. My primary teacher alikuwa anatuambianga, an opinion is like an ass. Everyone has it. So everyone is opinionated to themselves. Everyone has an opinion to make. So if you disagree with whatever we are saying, you can just comment down below. And if you feel as though you need to come and talk, you can approach us, you can DM us, we can have you on here and you can just tell us your views. Anyway, Aziad has been really receiving some bad backlash because she got appointed. Tell me guys, your thoughts.
I'll let us start.
Yes.
Okay. This opinion is coming based off of the fact that I've worked in the entertainment industry for over 5 years now. And yeah, I feel, as much as I feel there are more suited people who could have fulfilled that role, I'm also kind of pro it because it's kind of a bit of tokenization. So it's like how Black people are tokenized, like when you have a completely white run organization and then they have to have their token Black person.
Yes, of course.
So now I feel Aziad is the token young person for this project.
Okay.
They could have gotten other people, yes, other more qualified people.
Okay.
And for me, I'm coming in from the perspective of the reason that she's part of it is because she's the token young person.
Okay.
And she's a woman as well.
Yeah.
And for some reason, we are trending. Women are trending.
Yeah.
So getting a token young woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear your thought and then I can talk.
Yeah, she just made me change my mind. You know? But I know she's talented. I have seen some of the things she has done, the milestones she has made. I per se, if it suits her, well and good. If there's something else behind it, then again, truth will be known.
Yeah.
You know, eventually, with the government we have, things go on and then all of a sudden you see things as they are. So let's just see how it goes. That is all I will say.
Okay. There's so much going on right now. Okay. For me, I think that she deserves it. She absolutely 100% deserves it. Because if you're going to talk about credibility, if you're going to talk about who qualifies, what are we looking at? Are we looking at the level of education? Are we looking at the level of experience? Because if you're doing that, there's so many things to like differentiate all of them. Kate juzi amekuwa kwa interview with EVIP. Oh my God, shout out to you, Kate. That was amazing. You went international. But yeah, she said she has never finished campus. The first time she was in Nyerere University, she dropped out because she was pregnant. She went back to Multimedia University, she dropped out because she got the role on Mother-in-Law and Selena. So if we're going to talk about credentials being in terms of education, we have to attack all these other people. Okay, if we're going to talk about scandals, we're going to also have to attack someone like Akode. Akode has been a mouth. Akode, I think, is the household name. Anyone who doesn't know Akode is just out. So Akode also has her side of the story, has her drama. So why are we only attacking her, Aziad? Because she is young, because she just emerged out of the blues. But if you do research, quite good research on her, she started way before. Since 2017, when she just, not even 27, even before, she's been doing drama festivals. She came out of high school, she joined some theater group in Nairobi. She did theater for a while. She's the TikTok queen. Like, she has really put in the work.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the fact that she has put in the work, and the fact that people are actually now, it's now picking up. Najua mimi, according to me, Mungu akikufungulia mlango, hata mfunge dirisha, atabomoa mlango na atapita. So the fact that we were supporting her when she was doing Okonko Utawezana, everyone was duetting her, everyone wanted her to rise. Now the fact that she's on top, she apparently slept her way through it. It's not really fair, because this is someone you have really seen, everyone has seen rise. Everyone has seen her be slim, be thick. We have seen her improvements. So according to me, love, I think she really, really
And yet you have
deserves
a
it.
very big support.
Huge
The
fan.
way
Huge
she
fan.
has said all that, if she was to be a lawyer to win that case.
Yes. So,
Advocate.
yeah. So according to me, she really deserves it. She put in the work. At the end of the day, we always say content creation is about consistency. So the
Yeah.
fact that she has been consistent throughout the years, she has not given up. She has received a lot of backlash, and she is there at the top right now. We just have to give her flowers.
Yeah, can I jump in a bit? I think one of the reasons that she's getting a lot of backlash is a lot of artists her age are asking themselves how much representation are they going to get through her.
Oh,
From
yeah.
It's
yeah.
okay.
Maybe that's where a lot of the backlash
Yeah.
is coming from.
Yeah, I totally understand that. But it's not even a month since the appointment. Let's give her time. If we see that maybe nothing is being done from her
Then-
side,
Yeah.
then maybe we can now say that you're not qualified.
Yeah. And,
Yeah?
and like I said earlier, time will tell.
Yeah.
Time will tell who is appropriate, because it's a new thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not something that's been there. It's a new thing. They're just starting out. Just look at it like a business that's starting.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get from it. So over time, we will see who fits in that seat and who doesn't. If she doesn't fit, they will get someone else.
Yes.
If she does, guys, learn
Well
to
and good.
congratulate
Yes.
people when they
Yeah.
get that.
Tuache actually most of the people who are backlashing her ni wanawake. Adui ya mwanamke ni mwanamke mwenzake. Let me tell you.
Ironically.
It's very funny. There was someone who tweeted, I'm even prettier than her. Why am I not getting a government job? Imagine. I'm like, it's not even about prettiness. If Ababuna Mwamba was picking people out of prettiness, oh my God, I don't think she will even have. Okay, she is pretty, yes. But if we're looking at prettiness,
Maybe there will be
Yes.
someone else.
So yeah, so that's Aziad for us. Let's just close this with talking about our activist, most controversial king of comedy, Eric Omondi.
I saw that coming.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we're going there.
Eric Omondi
Okay.
just got arrested
Again.
Again.
He's been arrested twice in less than a week, but he's an activist. Actually, people are saying he deserves the role more than Aziad. But according to me, Eric is quite a passionate guy. He is very passionate about the arts. He is passionate about the Kenyans. And yeah, he does things the way he does them. Maybe if he could approach things in a different way, maybe he could be taken more seriously, or maybe people could listen to him. But the fact that he causes like protests and everything, and these things always lead to deaths, tear gas, stoning. Yeah, so things like that are the things that makes the government like now act up and now get to arrest him. But he is a very passionate guy. He's an activist, and I don't know. The last time he's been arrested because alikuwa anafaa kupeana unga.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I can say about Eric per se is the reputation you set for yourself will matter in the long run.
I agree.
There is that image that Eric has showed to people, you know, and once he did that, the consequences of that is now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to know if this is because he wants to help the people or because he's following something else.
Yeah.
We all know Eric. We've had a lot of drama from him, you know, so it's hard to, you know, differentiate.
Let me offer like a practical example of that. What if Boniface Mwangi started off as a comedian, then went into activism?
Yeah. So it's,
That would be different.
It
That's
really affects the
Yeah.
perception that people have of you. And my opinion on this is that when you recognize someone as one thing, and this one thing has been working towards them building themselves. It hasn't been about them building other people. Because when he was a comedian, we cannot say that he was actively building other comedians as he was going to it. And then now he's an advocate.
Yeah.
So you'd understand even why for the government it would be confusing.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is the same person they had to cancel because he posted nude videos of him jumping into water with kids
Yes.
being
I
nude.
remember
And then
that.
now he's here providing unga and
Yes.
things for
It's
the
kind of
community.
hard.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, so
hard.
it's
really
very
hard.
confusing. Even for the government, even for the authorities, it's a very confusing
You
image.
also don't even know if you're doing it for clout. You're just, or you're, what's the main agenda? 'Cause-
Yeah, like virtue
Yeah.
signaling
Yeah.
is intense
And the
in
fact
this
that
industry.
maybe I feel as though if he could have stuck to his funny side and now tried to address issues in that funny way,
Yeah.
maybe people would have had him. But now he decided to now be serious, be violent, be vulgar.
Out of nowhere,
Yes,
especially because
yes.
there's no background. He doesn't have
has
any background
really-
of
Yes.
advocacy
He's been
and
changing
anything.
platforms
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
He's in comedy, he's doing something
Yeah.
else, he's in reality, he's all over.
Yeah.
I get that maybe his heart is in the right place, but the reputation just.
Yeah. And for some of us who know, we know like this is probably partially virtue signaling for more clout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these are the things that attract donors. These are the things that attract global brands. They're like, oh, you're doing
Yeah.
entertainment, but you're also serving a cause. And maybe we need to dig deeper into why is he as an entertainer all of a sudden into advocacy.
Oh yeah, you have
Yeah.
reminded me of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart has just recently released a movie. It's not a movie, rather it's a sequel of a series that he had done in 2020, but now they have done the sequel movie. And he wanted to be an action star in the film. But now he's still funny. So the way they portrayed his funny side but still did action, it just made us realize, it just made me realize that he still stuck his ground, rather he still stuck his ground of being a funny man but still did action. So if Eric stuck with being funny and addressed issues in
On that
satire,
platform,
it would have been
Yeah.
appreciated and well received. But for now I think he just needs to change how he's addressing issues.
Yeah, and connecting both things with Aziad and Eric Omondi, I think as entertainers and as artists, they need to find a way to create a deeper understanding of who they are to communities so that whenever you do anything, I don't have to second guess. Like, I understand. And I know you have a history of this and you've been saying this for years and years. So when you do it, it makes sense. I don't go back and question or come at you like, why are you doing this? Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't expect Azia to now stop being an advocate and she's a dancer.
I mean, from TikTok.
So that was amazing. Any last words before we say this is a wrap?
To all the entertainers trying to do something different, please make sure it makes sense. Don't just do it because that's why you're getting backlash.
Yes.
Because some of us are just very genuinely confused. We're coming at you because we're just genuinely confused.
Amazing.
And from what we've spoken about from the first, please take care of yourself, my darlings. Walk away if you have to. Your life is more important than any person. Okay?
Amazing. And for me, be true to yourself. Respect yourself. Respect the boundaries you have set. Forgive yourself. I will always say this because this is also something I'm working on myself. Forgive yourself and be true to yourself. Venye tu tunasema kuhusu Eric, if he stood true to himself of being the funny man, the king of comedy, he wouldn't have gotten lost in between everything. And what else? Just love yourself. Be honest to yourself. Be truthful to yourself. Don't lose yourself. And to see not too much backlash. Yes, let's not have too much backlash among other people or against other people. Let's just appreciate people. Let's give people their flowers where they're due, and let's support each other. Let's support each other. It's a small world. We are a small country, and we cannot keep fighting each other. We won't continue to grow. Yeah. So, that's it. That's it. Okay. All this goodness came from Jofuasia Media. You can follow our social media handles on Instagram. Sorry, that's Jofuasia Media House. On Twitter, that's Jofuasia Media House. On Facebook, that's Jofuasia Media House. And this is our YouTube channel. You can just subscribe. Hit the notification bell, like, share, everything.
Yeah.
Give people your social media handles.
What's up? What's up? Hello. I'm on social media. Funny story.
Yeah?
I'm not on social media, but yeah,
What?
you guys can follow Array Records Limited. I think we're gonna drop the name there because it's a bit complicated. But yes, Array Records Media on literally everywhere. Spotify, Amazon, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Literally.
Is it
everywhere.
an age thing though? Why are you not on social media?
Wow. Wow, I told
We're
you.
gonna let that slide, guys. We're gonna let that slide. It's okay. It's okay.
I told you today I have issues with violence. I'm
We're
sorry.
like guns blazing.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
But amazing.
Well, for me, find me on Facebook as Kari Chege, Instagram as Wangari Washege. See you
Okay,
guys.
okay. And I underscore Kibali underscore on Twitter, underscore Kibali underscore on Instagram, underscore Kibali underscore on TikTok, and on Facebook it's Favor Odhiambo. I'm not old, but yes, I'm on Facebook.
I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
And for that, this is a wrap. Bye.
Bye, guys.